Scent Blocker Most Wanted is brought to you by Mossy Oak. It's not a passion, it's an obsession. Scent Blocker, the advantage of intelligence. Ford and your quality Ford dealers. Browning, the best there is. Cuddy Back, designed in the USA with quarter-second trigger speed. And Tree Spider, the new world of tree stand safety.
Well, our flight just got canceled. Don't have a clue how we're going to get there or if we're going to get there today, and I have to make some phone calls down to Alpine to let them know what's going on. But I'm not certain that I know what's going on yet.
He may not be able to see it now, but Bob will eventually get out of that airport. And his destination is the world-famous Shane Quinn's Alpine Hunting. Yep, Bob's got himself a chance to hunt some of the world's biggest red stag at the best location in New Zealand. But getting there has been a problem. The first flight out of the US was delayed, and then after flying 18 hours across the Pacific, Bob and Josh are stuck in the airport with a canceled flight.
This has been, we left Saturday afternoon. It is right now 3 o'clock on Monday. We just gotta hope we got a briefcase, our bags, and a boat.
This is called the Rangitiki River. It's a world-class trout fishery.
Now, what kind of trout you talking about, Dave?
Rainbows and brown.
Pretty good size?
Probably 3 to 4 pound would be typical. Not uncommon to get up closer to the double figures.
Now we're what, 2,000 or 3,000 feet here?
Yeah, getting up to.
And we're gonna end up at what, 3,000 to 4,000 feet?
I guess our highest point will be up around a little over 4.
And I gotta walk up there?
I'm not gonna carry you.
A real nice stag. It's probably close to 500 inches, I think, that one.
This is why I came alpine hunting.
Welcome to Alpine Hunting, guys. Bob and Josh and Robbie and Dalton. Hoping we get some good weather and good hunting, and may the mystical flight of the arrow be straight and true. And
You can find a lot more stuff about our show on the Facebook page and follow us on Twitter at Most Wanted TV.
Everywhere you look, you see it. It's a feeling you get when you wear it, when you touch it. It's a simple look you get from others that says you're part of something big. Yeah, it started more than 25 years ago with a fistful of dirt and a bag of leaves. And from that initial planting sprouted a huge family tree. We're about conservation, the love of our game and our land. We're about not only getting close to critters, but protecting wild things and wild places.
Mossy Oak.
More than a camel company.
It's a lifestyle.
Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by. And that has made all the difference. When selecting your next new rifle or shotgun, remember that only one road leads to long-lasting performance and value. That's the way to Browning, and it will make all the difference. Browning, the best there is.
All right, let's say you're undecided about which truck to buy. Just for kicks, here's a little research project. Pick a work site, any work site, and look over the fence. Ta-da! Your next truck. Ford F-150. The truck that's #1 in the hardest working industries. Maybe because it's got the power and the fuel economy of an EcoBoost engine. It doesn't matter what they're doing on the other side of that fence. More guys count on F-150 than any other truck. Shovels down. This is the Ford F-150.
Deadly, quiet, windproof up to 50 miles per hour, all-season comfort, infused with Trinity Scent Control. Scent Blocker Matrix is engineered for the hardcore.
Scent Blocker Most Wanted is brought to you by Matthews Solo Cam, catch us if you can, and Rage, leading the evolution in lethal technology.
After traveling forever to get to New Zealand to hunt red stag, Bob is finally prepping for his first day in the field. Unfortunately, the weather has taken a turn for the worst.
Just had an opportunity to shoot my bow a few times. Airlines didn't mess it up too bad, shooting good at 30 and 40 yards. So guys, we're ready to go. Dave, you're going with us. Josh going, Scotty. Yep. Pretty pumped about this, man. So let's go get it done. Scotty, the higher we go, the more it rains, buddy. I'm putting my raincoat on.
I'd say it's set in for the day by the looks of this.
Well, what's our game plan? What you got on your mind?
Well, there's a couple of stags growing just down the low part of this hill, so we'll go for a walk down through this track. There's a couple of clearings there, so we'll try and sneak onto them and see if we can beat them.
I guess this looks like a huge pinch down. So basically, they head down into where they're watering and wallering.
Yeah, there's
where they're passing through. Or are they coming? What are they doing?
Well, there's a duck pond just around the corner, so they live up all in this thick scrub all up through here, and on evenings they come down and basically walk along this sort of bit of a track here and go out for a drink. And I know there's a couple of stags down here, one that we're probably looking for.
With the rain getting worse, Bob and Scotty decided to head it in for a hot lunch and let the cuddyback sit out in the rain.
What are you doing? Hang on.
Gonna make $100. Where's the $100 coming from? Ain't nobody sleeping in my room tonight with me over
Join Bob tomorrow on his dysentery tour of New Zealand.
There's 3 red stags up there. They're roaring and they're playing around. They're just over the top of here, Bob, so we're going to sneak up through this manuka and hopefully they'll just be down the bend. We'll just creep around this edge, Bob, and I'll get a look at them and see what they are. There's one bull there, Bob. He's got a couple of drop tines, but he's still a younger animal, so we're going to leave him for a few more years. He's just walked over that ridge.
Boing, boing, boing. We're not hunting Sika there today. There's a pretty nice one right through there. He just turned backwards and walked away. That's a pretty good one, isn't it?
That's a really nice one.
Wow, they are going at it. You know, it's amazing. They can be buddies all summer, but when the rut turns on, the testosterone levels go up, they become worst of enemies.
They're a powerful animal.
Well, it's so wide open, there's no way
the three of us can get down there within a shot.
Now I've got another area that's back over the other side of the property. It's very thick. There's a few game trails that we can follow down, but we'll go down in there, and that thick stuff will get you in close for a bow kill.
This segment of Scent Blocker Most Wanted has been brought to you by Premier Farm Realty Group. Own a slice of America's heartland.
Hey neighbor, heard you took another big 10-point on your place.
Yep, got him coming to my upper food plot.
Dang, we both plant fields, but you've got the deer. What's your secret?
I plant Whitetail Institute products. Couldn't say.
The Whitetail Institute of North America. Research equals results.
There's nothing like hanging that buck on the wall you grew from your own property, or depositing that check in the bank after the harvest. At Premier Farm Realty Group, we specialize in hunting lands, crop farms, and ranches. Whether you're looking for 40 acres with a pond and a cabin, or a full-blown farming operation, our agents specialize in putting buyers and sellers together.
You know, God isn't making any more of this.
And we'll help you own a slice of America's heartland. Hey, get your dirt on at Premier Farm Realty Group.
S4 Gear's new Zoom SVS is the latest smartphone mount to capture video and photos from a distance. It is the latest digiscoping smartphone mount. Uses spring tension to securely hold smartphones and their protective cases. Allows for repeatable attachment and detachment of mount. Its multi-scope design attaches to various forms of optics. Capture your outdoor memories like the professionals do. The Zoom SVS by S4 Gear. Shoot, view, share.
Scent Blocker Most Wanted is brought to you by the Whitetail Institute of North America. Deer nutrition is all we do. And S4 Gear, meeting the demands of nature and those who tame it.
Welcome back to Scent Blocker Most Wanted. This week we're on the other side of the world hunting with Shane Quinn's Alpine Hunting. Bob's quest for his first red stag has been hampered by the weather. But just like at home, he's got a silent partner doing the dirty work while he stays dry. A cuttyback placed on this meadow is showing there are several good bulls feeding here regularly. So the plan was set. The first day without rain would find Bob and Scotty hitting the high ground.
Them bulls are down here to my left. We're gonna try to get down here by where the river is and sneak along the river and come into that green thicket where them trees are and try to come in.
That's the plan.
Upwind from them. You know, them guys just bedded down, I guess, you know, and of course the weather has been just hideous for 3 days since we got here, and this is probably the best break we've had. I think we're gonna move on up this ridge, down off the mountain, and back to the bottoms. Just before we got here, we had a Sika deer that we just walked upon, and right there another one just squealed. And they kind of the kiss of death, aren't they?
Yep.
That Sika deer didn't know it, but it was a good thing he wasn't on Bob's most wanted list. After the busted morning hunt, Bob and Scotty had 2 plans to execute before coming back for an evening stalk. Set up a makeshift ground blind and get Josh on an Arapawa ram. David spotted a herd earlier in that day and set Josh up with a very old, but still reliable, Model 70.
sneak forward. Right. I'll set that tripod up. Right, okay. Okay, which one is he now? He's the one with the lighter coloured face, okay? Yards. Just wait for that other one to clear.
I'm good. Ready? Yep, good.
Nice.
Safety catch on, brother. Safety on.
Woohoo.
Check that out. Check it out. Look at that. He's going to be a great mount. You did well.
Thank you. Good time.
Good work, brother.
Thanks, Bob.
Thanks, Bob. Super Dave. No problem.
Scent Blocker Most Wanted has been brought to you by IQ, center the dot for the perfect shot. Block, history's toughest target. And Glendale, the biggest and toughest 3D targets in the universe.
The leader in the evolution of lethal technology brings you the all-new Hypodermic, the most sleek, deadly, and accurate broadhead in the world. Rage's patented slip-cam design carves its way through flesh as the hybrid tip and solid steel ferrule smash their way through bone. Be silent, be lethal, be surgical with the Hypodermic from Rage.
Scent Blocker 1.5 is made for the heat and humidity of early season hunts. It's the lightest, thinnest, most comfortable scent control in the world.
Scent Blocker Most Wanted has been brought to you by Winchester Rifles and Shotguns. Trust your hunt to a Winchester. Mission Archery. Ford and your quality Ford dealers. The Redemption muzzleloader from LHR Sporting Arms, made for a lifetime, not for a season. And Gilbreth's Taxidermy, the official taxidermist of Scent Blocker Most Wanted.
You know, Shane, I've had opportunities in the last 20 years of doing TV to travel all over the world, and this is what we do for a living. But I have to say, this is probably the most majestic, downright coolest property I've ever been on and hunting.
I bought this property back in 1992, and since then we've been managing the herd, and I believe that now we've got some of the very best and biggest red stags in the world. Not only do we have lots of animals, we've got a lot of great animals as well. Because we've got such a large property, it's really ideally suited to bow hunters. We've got lots of edges that we can stalk on. We also have a lot of ground blinds set up in areas where the stags love to move or love to, to congregate in. So we've got opportunities for everyone. For the super fit guy, we can go up and hunt around up in the high country, or we can put somebody in a ground blind and they're going to see lots of animals every day. Oftentimes when a hunter's got his red stag, we've got other species like fallow deer, rams, seeker deer, goats, and they can spend a day or two hunting for those animals. Not only do we have a great hunting destination here, but a lot of our hunters, probably 50% of them, bring their wives as well, and the wives really enjoy it because they can go off touring for a day or two, or they can just hang out at the lodge, come down and have a wine in the spa pool, or they go out hunting with their husbands or partners either in the morning or in the evening, and it's a great way for them to share the experience of the hunt with their husbands. The icing on the cake for a lot of our clients is our chef Damien. He does an awesome job in the kitchen, prepares some fantastic food, and it's different every day. You never tell what you're going to get. It's amazing what he does. One of the great things about our hunting season is it falls in the US off-season. So somebody can come down here from mid-February to mid-July, and it's nothing really much to hunt in the US, whereas they can come here and hunt all our species. Oftentimes in May and June it's getting really hot in some of the southern states like Texas or Georgia. Well, it's great to come down here and chill out for a few days.
Bob's Most Wanted has been caught on the cuttyback, and it's been spotted in its bedding area from high above. And even though they got busted during the morning stalk, Bob and Scotty are hoping they can get back to the meadow before the bulls arrive.
Just wait here and see what happens. Me.
I think a little low, but when he made that turn there, he kind of stumbled, and I seen blood blow out that side.
I think it's a hard shot.
I think I just shot my first stag right in the heart.
Good work. It looks like a good shot. Good penetration.
I think when he stumbled, he broke it off.
Yep.
I think what I did, the second I hit, he flinched and went. And I think I hit something on the other side because it stopped dead. But here's blood right here.
We've got him.
Holy smoke. Oh, yes. What an incredible, beautiful animal he is. Whew, look at the mass up in here.
Some massive points.
You know, he's not as wide as some of these that I've seen, but he's just got good mass all the way up. What?
Look at the measure in there.
Yep. Wow, wow.
Good work.
Thank you, man.
Good shooting.
Thank you, man. Well, the good news, we had a trail we walked in this morning, and I got to believe you can get one of them Polarises down here where we don't have to do any packing.
We've got a helicopter for this.
It'll be my first helicoptered red stag. This is a bucket list for me. This is an adventure. You know, I see some of these hunts, and and we know that when we came in a couple days ago, you've got flat land like everybody else, but I never in my farthest imagination dreamed this is something like out of Jurassic Park. The river's right there. When we looked at that, the fog, the clouds, the river running, it kind of gets my blood pumped up. And right now, I've been doing this for a long time, and I'm almost speechless. A red stag is to me is just, I guess, an elk on steroids.
Yeah. You got on with your bow, and it all worked out.
What an incredible animal.